off the top of my head remember the last time that, pardon me, that CPLAY played on that map. So it's been a little bit of time. So we'll see exactly what CPLAY have to offer us here. But they may have a good shot at it because Virtus.pro apparently lost the knife. So Virtus.pro will be starting on the T side. And Virtus.pro, they're going for a very cheeky play here. 3 guys up into Palace, 3 guys up into apartments right now on the A site. CPLAY, though, they've got a solid defense set up for this. They've got 4 players very close by. They can all rotate fairly quickly here.
Ooh, by Ali, what a great opening then, but Holtz will bring it back. Sansia will take down Neo coming up from Connector. It's Pasha with the Tech 9. He's going to make a 1 kill quick. He's shot in the back for a moment, so actually puts a bit of a break on him and goes for a fight now. Runs back, 11 bullets left, taking it with Glaive, but he ends up falling. Now it's all on Taz. The bomb has only just gone down. Plenty of time here for CPLAY to fight for the retake, and they've got him boxed in the corner. They know he's up on Tetris, and he's going to end up going down. Triple kill from Holtz, and it will be CPLAY to win the pistol. Really nicely done.
And this is a bit of a problem for Virtus.pro because do you really want to be giving CPLAY an easy start after they just made you suffer on Inferno? They made you struggle to close that map, and now CPLAY, they win the pistol round on the CT side of Mirage. They're Danish handers. And it's just like it's in the Danish genome that they are superior at CT side.
Maybe it is. Yeah, I mean, at least for a while, that was definitely true. Back in the Dignitas days.
Like a year ago, somewhere.
Yeah. Dignitas playing Nuke or playing really any map CT side was just a lot of fun to watch. I just realized, but I think Cuban is on the spectating slot as well, playing as a coach currently for VP.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't he? Cubino? I'm guessing that's him.
So there you go, actually. Cuban is going to be able to keep an eye on it. There is that coaching slot, which makes it so that he can see what Virtus.pro see, just like as if you had died in matchmaking. He's going to be able to see what his team can see, but he can't see anything that CPLAY can see. So it's not like God mode or anything like that, guys. Don't worry. You know, he's just there as if he was on land behind them. So very interesting to see that, you know, we have more and more coaches who are actually taking that approach to sit in the games with the teams.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many online tournaments now and so many games going on that now is a good time. I mean, as a coach, you're going to have so many opportunities to catch the small mistakes, the little errors that come up here and there. Nice to see some people putting work into that as well. Very common, very standard smoke round going out. One of the smokes actually failing then and should have been jumping up one more time. So that could actually be a problem. That's going to open up a big chance here for Sansia to put in a lot of damage once he tries to step over, because they can run up there, which he shouldn't have been able to. Good trade early on here. Sansia, though, coming out, picking up 1 kill. Bomb goes down inside that smoke, and still 3 VP members are left alive. And especially Pasha coming in. Is he going to be able to snipe people from Catwalk, I'm wondering? Can they actually defuse this? He's got a really good line here for it.
What is going on?
Can we see all of that in slow motion? How many? Some of those shots should have hit.
He just put, I saw one of them go into the boxes there on short. Like, he stood up before the shot went off.
Wow.
I don't even know.
That's upsetting.
Shot over his shoulder there. That looked like it should have been on it. That looked like it should have been on it too, but I think he twitched out of the way at the last second, and then that one went into the box.
Oh my god. So what it comes down to is he should have been jumping with the scout, obviously. That's how it works. Wow. If one of those bullets hit, then the whole 1v3 changes. Obviously, first of all, it changes into a 1v2, but if he actually got the kill on one of those people, that would have changed the dynamic of the round so much. Good kill from Muff early on, and Sansia to pick up Pasha as well. CPLAY off to a strong start here on this new map.
Oh yeah, and there you go. Barry getting 2 kills as well, looking to pad those stats a little bit. Got to get those anti-eco frags. I mean, it's basically going to make you feel a little bit better. You know, a little bit more confidence on his side, so he'll be happy about that. But there we go. VP now, after the horrendous start, essentially, they're able to go for a big buy in the 4th round, which is what we expected of them. So decent nades across the board, a couple of Molotovs, 3 of them actually. So not too bad here. They have quite a bit to work with. Whereas CPLAY, they still have two FAMASs. They aren't even bothering to upgrade their rifles. Need to, I suppose. Look at this from CPLAY, though.
A lot of people coming up from underpass, but they get stopped for a moment. It's an adventurous Molotov going down there. Haven't seen that too often with people actually trying to keep people on underpass like that. Smoke for window again, smoke for catwalk, and are they going to actually use it to get up into the connector here, or are they just going to tip it around middle for a while until somebody shows themselves? Sansia might be a candidate for it, just at the corner, but will end up falling back. Good opening frag from Muff. Grenade is out as well, but they are coming for him quick here, and the AK, they're going to win that fight. So trading evenly, Barry turning around, running right into the open arms of Neo, and almost goes down, but does get the frag instead. Boosting up on the box. Oh no, they're turning that back. Sansir finding himself in the perfect corner to pick up 2 kills. Leaving Bayali alone, not with the bomb either. Should be an almost unwinnable position here.
Not impossible when Holtz is going to walk out, but Bialy can't get it done. Holtz will spray him down very effectively there and live to tell the tale. 100 HP left on him as well. So CPLAY, they come out way ahead. 4-0 now, and a dominant win there. We can see now that their money is really starting to develop. It's not like these rounds have been close at all. They've always had, I mean, time and time again, they've had quite a few players surviving. So they've got a great bit of breathing room to work with, whereas Virtus.pro, it's back to pistols for them. So really not looking too hot for the Polish team at this point. And this is not the start that they were looking for on Mirage either. It's very far from over, though. We're still very early, so let's not get ahead of ourselves by saying, you know, that Virtus.pro are in the doghouse, but they can hear the doggy whistle.
Nice smoke up to Catwalk there from Underpass as well. We've seen people throw smoke from Underpass to top connector on the A-bomb side as well, kind of where Bayali is. You can throw smoke that lands right around there from Underpass, so that's really cool. Love seeing that. Grenade and then shot through Barry, going to be taking down Bayali. Obviously just an eco round coming out here from VP. They will get a couple of people boosted in here, but CPLAY are ready for it, so not going to be too scared of that. And overall, I don't know, VP kind of struggling at the early stages of this half here.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate there for Pasha. It does allow for Snacks to pick up the AK, however. Gets that headshot onto Glaive. Nice punish there, but the bomb is being sat on basically by Barry, who's waiting in connector, and he's got 2 mates to support him on that A side as well. So Snacks trying to make him think, hey guys, I'm coming over from the CT side. He's going to get caught mid-air. Barry does not let him go anywhere there. Triple kill for Barry in this round. So getting more of those eco frags.
Wow, what a start here. 5-0. The map that we felt like probably Virtus.pro are going to be quite strong on. Probably going to be even harder than it was on Inferno for CPLAY. And mind you, CPLAY's struggle on Inferno, the reason they didn't actually end up winning that map was because they did horrendously on the CT side. So if they can do well CT side here, well, who knows? Maybe they are going to be putting it onto a 3rd map. That would be nice.
It'd be just wild. And I mean, especially after Envy's performance last night, you know, them getting knocked down into the lower bracket match. Couldn't really into basically the consolidation tournament that's going to be happening on later after the groups. If Virtus.pro, if the same thing were to happen to them, it's like the world is getting flipped on its head, Anders.
Oh, man. Snacks so close by. That grenade right on him, and the Muff with a follow-up kill then. Neo going to walk his way through the smoke, in onto the stairwell. Could catch an easy kill on someone down here if they're not really ready for it. They actually fall back into CT spawn. That's very interesting. But essentially give them the bomb site and play for the retake here, which is possible. Say, out of all the bomb sites in the game, I think maybe a bomb site on Mirage is the most easier one to play retake on. Sansir jumping and trying to fire, but not going to get it. Neo instead picking up the kill, and it's now 2v3 bomb going down in the back corner of that B bomb site, or the A bomb site, sorry, and got to be a little bit careful.
So they've got the man advantage going into this right now, Virtus.pro, and they've got that triangle, but Muff is going to be able to hit up the first one, and Glaive takes the second. It's down to Neo now, 1v2. Holds that line, picks out the first, but he's not going to be able to take out the Muff.
Oh, no, and the kit as well is going to be no problem defusing. Oh, no. Actually, it's not pronounced Muff at all in Danish, by the way.
Muffa, right?
Yeah, Muffa.
Muffa. That's the thing. Nobody, we're not even gonna attempt to like figure out how to say these words in Danish, dude. Like, I'm trying to go Kjærby.
Yeah, and Holst as well is.
How do you say it then? How do you say it?
What? Kjærby?
Yeah.
Kjærby.
You make it sound so easy.
It
Of course,
easy.
it is your natural. I mean, it's your birth language, but come on,
Yeah.
man.
Holst is Holst. Holst.
Host.
Holst. Yeah.
And then how do you say Sipnix?
Well, apparently it's Sipex, but I
Get
would.
outta here. We're never going for that.
No, we're gonna have to talk to him and just. It's easier to persuade him at this point. I think just tell him no. Oh, Snacks with a bit of an interesting smoke coming out of there, just to help him get in towards Shadow. But in fact, he's gonna get taken out, and Barry with the follow-up kill on Taz. This is looking great right now. Virtus.pro, they're getting crushed. CPLAY are playing really well at the moment. Bayali and Pasha are left. It's 2v4. trying to get the spray down and barely somehow connects even while flash then. But they're still not in a great position here. Kind of wish someone on CPLAY had a grenade. It would make for a beautiful double.
So that's going to be an AWP, but you see the problem. That bomb. Oh, he looks away just as Zancer peeks. So now they know at least, and Zancer's trying to make up his mind. Does he want to use the incendiary? He's deciding to hold on to it instead. Takes the peek battle, and Pasha does not find that angle. Instead, chooses to walk into Zancer, who was already ready and prepared. So now it's going to be down to Bialy, 1v3, very little HP, and he has to hit some incredible shots, but he's only got 25 seconds to make this play happen, and he's getting closed in on as well. Barry is there to just guarantee it. He even decides to get toasty a little bit.
I mean, if you get a bomb cloud right now, that would be impressive. So to win the round is an entirely different matter. Gets the 1 kill in and goes for the plant, and the smoke fades. Barry there to pick it up. That's 7-0 now for CPLAY. What a fantastic start.
They're just dominant right now. 7-0 versus one of the best teams in the world. One of the best Mirage teams, no less. So I think CPLAY, they're just surprised a lot of us tonight. This is definitely some top-notch performance, some top-notch play coming out from them.
You always worry when the invited teams play against the qualified teams. You always feel like, there's always a good chance it's going to be really weird.
But that's kind of what makes you wonder, like, how is it that Glaive lets it slip through his fingers to be on one of the top-tier Danish teams when he's clearly such a solid leader, because he just consistently takes these teams that seem to struggle. Whoa, that was a nice shot. And bring them up to a level where they can compete.
Yeah, you don't, well, I mean, I think the explanation to that has to be found a little bit in doing some personality research. I mean, it's like the chemistry with him and other Danish players, I suppose, is the big problem. Neo actually, I think, having a bit of a lag spike then, which is unfortunate, because I think that would have been a big opening with a kill on Holst there. Bomb is down, and Taz will pick up a kill on Sands here. It's looking good. Finally, VP going to be able to pick up a round here as Holst is very nearly dead. He actually does land a shot, and it's Barry coming up from behind, getting the one. If he straight held it, then he might have actually done the fuse, I think, but he's going to go for the fight, takes down Neo, and almost gets the run back in. If he gets back around the corner, Snacks can't stop him, and he probably wins the round. But not going to happen. VP actually almost losing that round regardless.
You're thinking, right? It's a 4-on-2 situation. You think that VP now, they're going to be able to lock down this round.
Look at this nonsense.
That is, bam, that flick.
He actually crab walked in around the corner as well. The crab walking can't be stopped.
Neo is a monster. And you get him into those positions as well, because very often he'll be the loner or just the straight up entry fragger. So a lot of his shots are going to be impressive just because he has to react so quickly to be able to pick them up like that.
Pasha playing with a scout in spite of them winning the round, so just wanting to go for it. Snacks coming up out of apartments. It's already 2 kills going in favor of CPLAY. Snacks has to come up big here, but he won't. Holtz is playing so well at the moment. That's a 3rd kill of the round for himself. I think he's top fragging at the moment in the game 2, so he's just on fire right now. Pasha, be the last man standing. And a good shot there on Sansia, turning around, and he will go down to Muff. So 8-1. Look at that, 12-0-3 for Holst. That is really cool. Barry actually up there as well. Wow.
Yeah, Barry with 12 as well. I mean, and Barry was actually the in-game leader for the last team that I mentioned when they won Aces ROG back when Kirby was still on the roster. Along with Zancer, he was the lead. So it's interesting to see that Barry, he's willing to give up the lead and let Glaive do the work. But if he isn't leading, he's still very useful because he's clearly picking up the frags right now with that rifle. So he's definitely feeling it right now. And, well, Virtus.pro are in a very awkward spot. You can see Virtus.pro are not willing to give up on this. They go for a force buy. Because they win a round, and then they get hard reset. So they have to do something. And VP, they're not willing to let the CPLAY get any further ahead. They decide to force the issue.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to call this right now. I'm really surprised that VP are having such a hard time doing this. Because normally they play pretty well on T side. There's the smoke up to top connector from underpass. Muff holding, actually making a little bit of noise jumping down. That Taz probably would have been able to hear that. In fact, pop flash goes through, so that noise jumping down might have just killed Muff. Then that was Taz just calling it in.
Glaive alive at the back of the site, though. He's going to drop Bialy down to 6. He picks up the kill on Pasha. Nearly going to pick up that last one there as well. He gets dropped down to 19, and he runs out of bullets on the M4A1. So, unfortunate situation there for Glaive. Virtus.pro, though, 2 very low teammates, but a bomb plant to work with, and the positioning as well. Snacks takes out Barry before he can exit kitchen. This is going to be down to the 2 remaining members here, Holst and Zancer. They're just trying to buy the time. Zancer drawing attention over here to himself, and it's going to trade 1-for-1, but now they've been spotted. Holst, they know that he's on short, and he's just trying to walk up onto this site, takes the fight with Taz, and nearly wins it outright, but Snax is still alive at the back of this site, full HP, AK in hand, and he walks around the corner, just toying with Holst at this point, not willing to commit until he knows he's going to get the job done. So, fantastic turnaround there by Virtus.pro. Despite losing it, they are able to come back into it off the back of a just ridiculous force buy because they had so little to work with that round. It's just pistols, Kevlars, and a couple of nades.
And then a little bit of breathing room now for the Polish team is at least CPLAY are going to be ecoing here. Muff could probably drop for a couple of people, a couple of pistols if he wanted to, but they're going to play it really cool. Instead, just give up the round here and or maybe just hope for a crazy pistol shot. But either way, this should be Virtus.pro picking up a third round, and that's going to give them just a little bit of time to relax.
I was wondering if Pasha was going to go for that mid smoke, that window smoke there. Sometimes you see players mess that up. He looked like he was pretty intent on getting it right. Well, it sounds like he did, because now Virtus.pro is starting to move their way up to connector, and Holst is going to get picked off, but that was from the pit.
Oh, Bialy might be running into Barry here.
This is a nice backstab from Barry. Does he
Like
not realize that somebody was in pit?
I don't know, but Bialy was ready for Barry coming up from behind as well, so someone's heard something anyway. And Neo going to be ready to walk through the smoke at any point, though. The bomb is making its way to B. They've actually cleared it all out here. Taz is just realizing that there's nobody here.
Look at this, Muffa. He's going up right behind them. Glaive in the apartments isn't going to last long with Snax, and Neo takes out Muffa. It's going to be Barry now, the man on a mission. Forever alone.
He was flanking the VP team the whole game.
Yeah.
And by the time he gets there, his whole team is dead, and he finds Neo and puts him on 1 health and then still dies. My God.
That's insanely frustrating as well, because at no point can you really just like run around, because then your steps give you away.
Yeah.
You're constantly playing catch up at a much slower pace. That's just horrible. Terrible feeling, and hopefully he'll be able to recover, because now he's got a rifle to work with. So straight M4 for him, actually, and Kevlar, no nades. So it's going to be down to the rifle work for him. He needs to land those shots. But this is interesting.
Yeah, smoke that is really, really useful for getting out of apartments like this, and also a big indication, a big signal that something's coming. So I think they put up that smoke, they make a little bit of noise over at A just to see if they can keep people here, and actually there are 4 people towards this A bomb site, so if Glaive goes down, this whole bomb site falls in a matter of seconds. Sancia coming into it just at the right time, great pickup from Glaive, and Holst is going to fall as a return. Now Sancia very close, pretty much in a perfect position here. This is great.
Yeah, they've spotted the bomb as well. And he just goes for the straight spray. He doesn't get the job done. Zancer, he had a golden opportunity there to just lay waste, and he doesn't get it done. So now, Virtus.pro, they've got control. 2-on-3, man advantage. Nades going out into Muffa as well. Both players pushing in from kitchen, however, for CPLAY, so they're doubling up on this, but a wild spray, and nothing accomplished at all. Snax and Taz will get the final 2 kills, and Virtus.pro, now Virtus.pro, just like that, they're back into this game.
Yeah, in a big way, because CPLAY are going to be ecoing one more time here. This is a huge turnaround for the Polish team. It seems like they were really slipping, like it wasn't going to work for them at all, but this comeback here is obviously very big for them. I think 6 rounds is like the ideal score right now for VP. If they get 7, that would be sick, but I think if they can get up 6 rounds, they're going to be really happy. 5 rounds is manageable, though. It's still possible for them to keep fighting, so it's not too bad. Holt's coming out of the corner, going to find 3 people in apps. And the rest of the team were pretty much stacked at B.
Yeah, so unfortunate there. Good call from VP, bad gamble from CPLAY, and it's going to come down to exit frags essentially, as Neo will take out Barry, who rotated in CT. And you have Pasha lurking in Delpan, picks up the first man. See if he can win the long-range fight, because Glaive is just drawing attention to himself as Zancer moves in for close work. Taz does step in, however, and he's going to get a bit hot. Certainly bothered after that kill.
Ooh, that was close. Bialy jumping out of the fire with 9 health left and making it to 8-5. Now CPLAY just want to win this 10-5. I mean, they were playing pretty damn well on T-side Inferno too, so I don't know. I'm hopeful that even at 10-5 they can make this work. I think that would be not too much of a stretch. There's an AWP on Sands here, really going to try and make this work.
I remember from the qualifiers that Zancer was doing some very solid work with that AWP, so surprised that it's taken him so long to get up to it again. And this time around, it's going to be Glaive holding up close and connector. Gets the headshot on the Pasha, but he's not going to be able to get the kill. Muffa falling back, but they're now split in half, essentially, CPLAY. They've got 2 on A, 2 on B. They're starting to converge back onto mid here. This is bought enough time. Barry in jungle, and they've got a man in window as well. That's going to be Muffa here to support. So where do Virtus.pro decide to take this? They look like they want to go through connector here. Smokes and flashes going through, and they are just going to try and barrel through into jungle.
Yeah, Barry right in that smoke ends up going down, Muff to fall, and it's just one person left defending in. It's Holtz, been playing so well at the moment, going to pick up one, almost a second one. I think he ran out of bullets. And that's a horrible way to lose a round, because now Sancio is alone, and he can't really retake with an AWP. So he's just going to end up running away and making it 8-6 here. That is really, really unfortunate. If Holtz gets that second kill, it's at least possible for Sancio to try and go for a 1v2 retake.
Yeah, he can rotate through on CT, and then...
Yeah, maybe, you know.
You got something going for you. But what's weird is, like, how often do you see that kind of variation of a mid-take into a connector from Virtus.pro? Like, they just... I mean, they set that up with the flashes over, which was a perfect flash as well, because Glaive was holding up close. Or it wasn't Glaive, rather. But, Muff, I believe. But still, like, holding up close to connector like that, and yet somebody gets that flash just right. The smokes, the flashes, the Molotovs, everything going through just right for Virtus.pro for them to get into jungle and then kind of cascade onto the site from there. It's not often you see them try and YOLO through smoke like that. And now, I mean, it's just been the Virtus.pro show here towards the end of the second half. I mean, the end of the first half, rather.
Yeah, really well done. VP being down so many rounds in the beginning was like 6-0, 7-0 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they really start to bring it back. So very impressive stuff from them. They had that one round where they really forced it up, and that obviously paid off hugely for them. Now they're putting a lot of pressure on the B-bomb site. Look how quick they're up catwalk, and they're already in the apartments as well. So Taz making his way this far and without being noticed as well could be a killing move here. Finally, they realize he's there, and Glaive with a really important kill. Could he get more? He's right behind the smoke here. They're throwing their grenades a little bit too far. Glaive has another golden opportunity.
Well, luckily for Glaive, he's able to make it out. Now they've got the Molotov to back van as well, just making sure there's some damage going on to Snacks, and Glaive falls back onto Cat. 3 players here for CPLAY, though. This is an excellent call coming in from Glaive. They're looking to shut Virtus.pro out cold right here. VP not just trying to give themselves a fighting shot, but there's a man in kitchen as well that Xancer rotated over with the AWP. Nice headshot there by Neo, but Xancer, Muffo, everybody going into it. Yali, nothing he can do but try and walk through a hail of bullets, and he just gets torn to shreds. So CPLAY 9-6 at the end of the half. At least they saved their honor somewhat and pick up the last round.
Yeah, I mean, at its worst, it was actually 8-1 in favor of CPLAY, right? So when it finishes 9-6, even though that's a scoreline that they can work with, it still doesn't feel that great. You still feel like we should have done a lot more. You know, at 8-1, you're expecting to close out the game at like 11-4 or 12-3 or something like that. So maybe a little bit upsetting. But if they can bring the form that they had playing T-Side Inferno, if they can sort of transpose that onto Mirage right now, it's possible. Second map is coming up in the second half here of the second map between Virtus.pro and CPLAY. This is Group C of the Fragbite Masters. Whoever loses will get to play in the loser match, which is not going to be today, but it's going to be later on. Still, you obviously want to continue on, because in the loser, you're going to finish either Titan or Hellraiser. It's going to be a tough match no matter what. No easy matches here in Group C, it seems like.
No, definitely not. And there's the shots, actually. Very quick pistol push up here. Onto short by Barry, and it's going to be a straight V rush, but Xancer just jumping all over the place. Going back into the smoke right now. Neo with the sick play.
Oh, he's hiding in there, but they will find him. And Pasha, though, did pick up Barry, and Holtz taking a fight with Taz and ends up dying, but a swift return. Actually, a lot of trading going on this whole round here. It's going to be a 2v2 with the bomb not down yet, so Pasha could really just slow down. He seems to be playing very erratically now. They go in and double up on Sanzir, and Muff now hiding in the corner. 9 bullets left here. Takes down Pasha for 1. And still got a little bit of time here. 50 seconds, ends up dropping to Bayali, trying to get out of there. I think he wanted to make the play for A and really make it hard on Bayali. But losing that round is a big deal now. CPLAY, without the bomb plant as well, they've got a long way now to try and win this game.
Yeah, it's even harder because they're going to be limited for options. If they had the bomb plant, then they could go for like the full out Tech 9 buy, full nades, everything. Now they kind of have to like go halvesies basically. Muffa is going to go for it, so they do actually get a pretty respectable Tech 9 buy, but Glaive skimps on the Kevlar to get full nades. Then it's just smokes picked up for the rest of them here. Barry having to go for a P250 in armor. So we'll see what they're able to accomplish on this A side. It is looking like a full A side take, but both players for Virtus.pro right now in pretty decent positions. Bialy holding up close like this, the smokes are going to go right over him, and they have another 2 guys here to back him up on this A site.
Ooh, MP7 doing a lot of work by Ali, really making that play. Ends up being dropped, but Pasha's there to pick it up. We'll get the 1 kill in. And Muff now fighting to stay alive. It's going to fold. Great work from Bayali against armored targets. That MP7 is supposed to be a little bit worse.
At that range, dude, double headshot, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like, it's so silly how much damage the MP7 actually does now. Like, look at this thing.
And they were all looking at somewhere else. Like, I think Barry was turning around for a flashbang, and I think Glaive coming in first ended up dying immediately. So that was also just like the perfect timing. Regardless, no bomb plant, and CPLAY gonna be on pistols again. This grenade, oh, if they kept running, it would have been godlike.
Turns into a shooting gallery, essentially. Muffo, the one man who's upgraded his pistol with that Tech 9, he's going to be able to pick up one, and there's the punish. Molotov as well. You aren't getting onto that rifle. Holtz does manage to snag it, though, just as the incendiary goes up, so it's not going to be able to get anything done with it. However, Pasha just continues to look for more. Muffa gets his second kill, though, so Muffa really bringing it back here for CPLAY, at least as far as the money is concerned. He's dealt some decent damage to Virtus.pro.
Good quad kill from Pasha. It's going to bring him up on the scoreboard a little bit. Actually removes him from last place. Here he was sharing with Taz. And the score is tied at 9-9, moving into the 19th round. It's a case all around for the Danish terrorist side. And Virtus.pro, I mean, their economy is not exactly great. Yeah, they've been winning the rounds here, but AWP, and then still up a mass on Taz.
Now we go for the aggressive mid-take. The Holtz, man, he is on point right now. He saw that coming from a mile away. Neo with no support from Pasha either. Not able to get anything done. And Pasha's just now been smoked out a window as well. Fresh smoke goes down into Palace to block off the apartments. And Taz with the peek, taking the risk essentially. Because they know they're a man down. At that point, VP, they have to do something. And they realize, okay, there's a couple of guys over in mid right now. Maybe we can get lucky. And Taz hits that timing perfectly.
Even trade, still plenty of time for CPLAY to make an entrance. This is where Virtus.pro got set on that really bad course early on in their T side. Is they ended up losing this the first rifle round. If VP can do the same to them, maybe it could be an identical play. Great teamwork from Pasha as well, saving Taz at the end. But Valley and Taz go down. Glaive alone 1v2, looking for an opening. That was actually really good pre-fire there, but still not enough to get the actual kill. And he ends up dropping to Snax's grenade. So Virtus.pro, they make it out, losing 3 Blembers though, but no bomb plant for CPLAY. I don't think they've not put down the bomb at all in the second half, have they? I think it's been all just getting crushed, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Been like running headfirst into a wall. So yeah, you guys can see. I mean, it's all been just straight kills, no diffuses. And that was a key kill there by Taz, managing to get control back. This by Taz. I mean, Taz, once again, that was a great save though by Pasha on Taz. Taz was the dead man for sure, unless Pasha was there. So Pasha there to be the hero. And another round of eco coming in here from CPLAY. Just a quasi-buy coming out with the Tech 9s. It's going to be a couple of PT50s to complement those, and we shall see if CPLAY, once again, are going to have any luck on this A side, because they really do seem focused on it. 3 guys going up into apartments this time around, so this is all about just get the kill behind. They get the kill on the guy holding triple, and then they just run in and get that bomb plant down.
Flashbangs are out, nothing much coming of it. Pasha just standing in the bomb site getting the kills. That's going to be a triple for him and Violet with the 2 of them, and it's 11-9. Virtus.pro coming back into this game in a big way. I mean, from 8-1 back to 11-9. That's what they've done so far.
Yeah, that's actually just like this straight. Let's bring up the scoreboard real quick. Yeah, look at that. I mean,
they win the 5 rounds in a row.
1 round, exactly, and then another 5 in a row. Just straight domination coming out here from Virtus.pro, basically. And now Snax is going to be opping mid right now. We've seen a little bit more of this from him in the recent past, and he's not really going to be able to accomplish too much this time around. Apart from dying, Holtz is going to be waiting for him, and Holtz gets a double kill. In fact, takes out Pasha as well.
Oh, great job. He's really on fire. I mean, he's really done a good job. Taz will end up dropping Barry, which is some sort of return. I mean, Holtz is low on health, so one good grenade or something could bring it to a 3v3. At the moment, Bialy holding over at A bomb site. I feel like Bialy is a really solid A bomb site player on this map. Like, I can't even count the number of times where he's come up big for his team when it really matters. So this time, it's definitely going to be important. Just shut CPLAY out of the game. Remember, it was 7 rounds before Virtus.pro managed to pick up 1 round on the T side. So if CPLAY could do it already now before they lose 7 in a row, you know, they're already doing better than VP on T side.
There's a single shot. Bialy catches out Zanser before that smoke goes up, though. So we're into a 3-on-3, and now CPLAY, it's a little bit tricky for them. Holt's still very low on HP. Fresh smoke goes down for CPLAY, so they really are trying to close those angles, and that was a key kill there. Glaive picking off Taz from Electric. So important that he stopped Taz from getting a kill there. And Taz really going very aggressive. I mean, well before Neo was even anywhere near.
Muff gonna pick up the kill on Neo. Yeah, I mean, it was doubly important because the guy planting the bomb was Holtz, and he was on 20 health, so one bullet into him there would have made a big difference. Glaive to take out by Ali at the end. Good double for him and for Holtz, and yeah, it's going to be 10-11. So finally, CPLAY come back into it here on the second half. They can buy. VP can just put together a buy here, but if they lose now, they're going to be ecoing, and then it's probably anybody's game.
And they go for the double AWP. But you know what's going to happen, Anders?
What?
Balance. It's going to be 5-1, 5-1. And another 5. You might see it. I mean, Pasha isn't going to pull a Snacks, basically. He is going to go for the retake, however, so there's an opportunity there to pick him off instead. It's going to be a bit of nade damage. Neo, however, is going to be able to pick up a kill of his own with his own AWP, so that double op play already working. They expected it to be mid-window, and guess what? Elsewhere on the map.
Yeah, I mean, they put effort into smoking that window as well. So they were kind of thinking, all right, mid is secure. Neo, Pasha picking up a couple of more kills, meaning Glaive is the only one with any real life here, as Barry is very nearly dead. He got shot down on the pass. Glaive with a really good flashbang, and with no chance to return on it either. That's upsetting.
Now he waits. He knows that somebody's up there. He saw the gun barrel. But it's going to be a very wise play here from Pasha. The jump and Glaive. Really nicely done there. Great reactions. Picks up the first man, but doesn't spot the man connector. And he is actually going to be caught by Neo, who's holding on short with his AWP. And they even saved Pasha's AWP as well. So well done there by Taz, managing to dart forward fast enough to pick that up. And now, there it is, the trend once again. One round won by CPLAY, and Virtus.pro come right back, take it back.
This kill is just gorgeous, isn't it? Like, look at this.
Mid-air, too. Ah, and here we go. This is CPLAY trying to change it up.
Yeah.
Going for the 4 spot. So if they lose this one, that puts VP up on 14, or should at least. Yeah. And they'll get another buy out of it, basically, unless they can... I mean, they need to get a bomb plant here at all costs, basically, CPLAY.
It's sort of all or nothing when you do this. Either it works or you're probably going to lose the map. Muff is going to be taken out by Ali. Really good start. Pasha looking for an opening. I think that was a leg shot on Holst, in fact, or on Glaive, but not the kill just yet. And the bomb is going down. Standard plant coming out right now for CPLAY, but there's nobody holding CT spawn, which is very uncommon for VP, and that actually opens it up for them. There is a Molotov on Pasha, and it's going to rain in back, but Muff picks it out. Neo going to pick up that kill, and Pasha with a shot on Glaive. Now it's back in their favor here for just a moment. Snacks taking a fight, will drop Barry. It's all up to Holtz here. Now 1v3, has to try and clutch it, and the bomb is planted in an awful position for him. He's going to get Neo, but he can't stop the defuse. He has to run for it. Takes down Pasha, coming into the smoke. There's no chance. And there it is. Snacks with the defuse. And Holtz will at least stay alive. But that is...
Snacks actually team flashed Neo there.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
no.
throws his flash out as he's defusing, and that actually blinds Neo and lets Holtz get that kill for free.
Oh, no. Well, either way, it's like that's like the classic problem on Mirage, isn't it? With doing the default plant, if your guy left alive is the guy holding the ramp, or even if he's in apps, it's such a bad position. That was a scout and M4 follow-up there to take down Barry. The rest of them pushing towards the B-bomb site, where Snacks is holding with a Molotov, and then with a follow-up smoke. And they're still going to go through.
Yeah, and we haven't seen this much at all, so we'll see how successful CPLAY are. They try and push through onto this B site. They're going to be able to go for that 1-for-1 trade. But because they lost the man in mid, it's still a man advantage here for Virtus.pro. Still looking pretty solid as well, because Pasha's right up here in B apartments. He's actually going to go... He stops walking to try and get a little bit faster. He's going to be able to get that headshot onto Holtz. Neo takes out the man Muffa, and very quick play here. Everybody from Virtus.pro landing the shots that they needed to.
Yeah, nice flank from Pasha. That was super fast. Good round overall. I mean, Snacks getting only the 1 kill, but that was enough apparently. And it's going to make it 14-10. And CPLAY, they don't have a lot of money, even with the bomb plant. I mean, they will probably force up here, because otherwise they're playing for overtime, and that's ridiculous too. It's going to be 3 AKs if they do and 2 Galils, which is not the end of the world. But I wouldn't be surprised if they don't make this buy. I'd actually be stunned if they don't.
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely going to. I mean, they had enough guys, you know, up towards the high 3,000s, low 4,000s to be able to get something going for themselves. And they actually have 4 smokes, actually, so they do have some options. But I was surprised to see that CPLAY elected to go for the B site the last round. And it's basically that question, because they keep going towards A site. When are they going to try and change it up and go towards B? They came so close to doing it right. I'm wondering if they're going to try and go for it again, because they do have, yet again, 4 players over on this B site. Only Glaive over on the A side trying to draw attention to himself over here. Just waiting for that smoke to clear to see if he can pick somebody off. Muffin's having a bit of trouble, though. Somehow he's down to 7 HP, but Glaive, he catches Pasha, who was on the electric stairs. That's once that smoke clears up in Palace. There you go. You see, Glaive. Now he starts to put a little bit of doubt in Virtus.pro.
Okay.
And that's awkward.
Barry now definitely caught in there. And there's no one there to back him up either. Oh, goodbye, Barry. Not what?
What?
Is this real life?
How does that nade not kill him?
Neo finally gets it done. Oh my god, I have no idea what just happened. Great flash in there. Sans here to take out Taz. Glaive coming out of the apartments, taking a little bit of damage. It's still, well, going to be the man advantage and the round for Virtus.pro here. Snacks up by Ali to finish it off. 15-10. I don't know what happened between Neo and Barry then. That was the weirdest fight for a long time.
It's just a little awkward.
Just
a little awkward. And then really, it's just Barry like, what can I really do here? You know, like try to look around. Like, are there any options? I'm down to like 16 HP. 1 bullet's gonna kill me. But I mean, at least he made it expensive for Neo. Neo used an incendiary and an HE to try and kill him. 900 bucks right there, Anders. It's a big investment for 1 kill.
True enough. Sans here with a bit of a pre-planned flash to bounce on out. Pretty cool. And they are going to go for that A-bomb site quick. This is their last chance to really do something. Finally going to get the 1 kill. Pistols out. But they do take 2 in return. And now they're just trading favorably against Virtus.pros. Neo trying to come in here. Pistol in hand. Going to get the 1. Almost a second Glaive. Actually, Holt's very nearly dying then on 9 health. And Snacks is going to be trying to clutch it.
Essentially, without any nades to work with, though, so this is a little bit awkward for him. Plenty of nades left on Holtz, but he has so little HP. Snacks has to find the guy with full HP. That's the main issue here. Because he drops the first guy. Now, the question is, where is the last one? Where is Glaive? And Snacks has no nades, so he can't actually just try and, like, smoke off a particular point on the map. Bomb isn't really planted for Glaive, though. And, well, or you can just do it like that and just annihilate Glaive at the last possible second.
That's kind of disappointing, because he had sort of an angle on him then, Glaive, but Snacks is just a little bit too strong in that clutch. Nice 1v2 at the end there, and Virtus.pro going to steal it away. Pretty great comeback from them, to be honest. I mean, when it was at 8-1, it looked like we were going to see a 3rd map. And then, boom.
And then, you know, would we have got our wish to see Cobblestone? But, man, like, that would have actually been a fantastic battle on Cobblestone, just because Virtus.pro are very good at it. But it seems like CPLAY also are a team that could perform on it. So yeah, that would have been interesting. I would have put Virtus.pro way ahead still, just like on any map here.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we see.
So